has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taylor again. This is ahead for about 5. Zach Bond with the tackle. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His 1st target doesn't lead to his 1st catch. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Complete out to the right. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. From the red zone now. Got a man, Uzama has it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yards.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Able to get it to Barkley. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. and that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Taylor. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Darius Slay with the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cooper DeJean with the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, Richardson. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Good for our Colts. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Richardson now. Forced out to his right. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. From the 27. That pass complete to Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Hurts setting up to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it'll be second down. Back to throw, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. He'll throw it. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Chased out to his right. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the